Aw, now this is what I like to see. Two people who, after 16 years of marriage, still aren't tired of ignoring each other in the morning.
What is it, Kirk?
Well, I just came over because I wanted you to be the first to hear the good news. I'm doing something you've probably been hoping I'd do for a long time.
Moving?
I'm painting the cafe. Anyway, I thought since making the Minuteman look better will make the inn look better, you wouldn't mind loaning me a few things.
Like what?
Like George.
Who ordered these?
We did.
If you want George to help you paint your cafe, it's up to him.
Looking at all this food is killing me. I'm starving.
Then why don't you eat?
I can't. I'm fasting.
Diet or political protest?
Diet? I have a date with this really great guy from Dartmouth whose name I have written down somewhere. And if I don't lose 4 pounds between now and then, I won't be able to get into the jeans I want to wear.
Wouldn't it be simpler to just wear another pair of jeans?
It's not the pants, it's the principle. I want to prove I can be committed to something. And believe me, this guy is worth committing to. He's going to be a very successful corporate lawyer someday.
How do you know that?
Because his father owns a very successful corporation.
Stephanie, I don't think it's healthy to just stop eating.
What good's my health if I don't get this guy?
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, hi, George.
Finally! George, I need someone to paint my cafe, and they said to ask you.
That is not exactly what we said.
Are you asking me to do this for free?
Of course not.
I'll come over after breakfast and give you an estimate.
Stephanie, can we get George some breakfast?
Oh, right.
Oh, by the way, here's your mail.
Oh. Listen, not to change the subject, but when you're giving me the estimate, George, just figure on the front of the cafe. That's all anybody sees anyway.
Here's something for you.
For me? Joe Crowther. Oh, I know what this is.
What?
It's a birthday card from my insurance man.
When's your birthday?
Tuesday. He always sends me a birthday card. If it wasn't for Joe, I think I'd forget I had a birthday. Oh, that's nice.
What does it say?
Happy birthday.
That is nice.
We didn't know it was your birthday Tuesday.
Well, I'm not the kind that makes a big deal about birthdays.
Not like Joe.
I think we should do something. I think we should have a party to celebrate.
See, I haven't had a birthday party since... I've never had a birthday party.
Never?
Well, my father was a real practical man. When I'd ask him for one, he'd lift me on his knee, look me in the eye, and say no.
Well, this year's going to be different. Now, let's make a list. Who would you like to invite?
Can't think of anybody.
George, what are you talking about? You know everybody in town.
They wouldn't want to come to a party for me.
What if it was a painting party?
Look, I'll tell you what. Why don't you let us plan the party? We'll invite all the people. You just show up and be the guest of honor.
Gosh, are you sure you want to do this?
Of course. You just leave it to us, and next Tuesday night, you'll have the time of your life.
Here's your breakfast, George. I'm sorry the eggs are a little runny. I got tired of waiting for them.
Stephanie, guess what? Dick and Joanna are going to throw me a birthday party.
That's wonderful. When's your birthday?
Tuesday.
Isn't that a coincidence? We have something in common.
Your birthday is Tuesday?
No, my date's Tuesday.
That's Tuesday at 7 p.m. Oh, that's too bad. Well, if the funeral breaks early and you feel like a party, why don't you come on by? Yeah, hello, is Joe Crowther there?
Oh. Thanks, George. Wait till you see what I bought for the party.
What?
Balloons, screamers, confetti, noisemakers.
Oh, Joanna, you didn't have to get all this stuff for me. Did you get hats?
Sure.
Oh, great.
Where's Dick?
He's in his study. I think he's calling people and inviting them to my party.
Joe, I felt sure you'd want to come. Well, because you send him a birthday card every year. Yes, you do. Well, maybe you don't, but your secretary does. Well, somebody does, because every year he gets a birthday card with your name on it. Oh, I never thought of that. It probably is a computer at your main office. That is a nice personal touch, yes. Well, I'm glad, Joe. If I were with your company, I'm sure I'd be proud of them, too. Goodbye.
Aren't these great?
Yeah.
So how's the guest list coming?
Is George outside?
Yeah.
We're just going over some secret plans for the party. No one's coming.
What do you mean?
I called everybody I could think of, and nobody's coming.
But how can that be?
Well, either they're at a PTA meeting, or one of their kids is sick, or their dog is pregnant, or whatever the reason, nobody's coming.
Dick, this is terrible. What do we do?
Well, I guess we go out there and tell George the party's off.
We can't do that. George told us nobody would want to come, and we said he was wrong. How can we go out there now and tell him he was right?
Well, I tried everybody I could think of. Tell me who to call.
Did you try the mailman?
Good, Joanne. We'll have a party for George. It'll be you, me, and Kirk, and we'll say, to prove that you have friends, George, here's the mailman.
Well, there must be people we haven't thought of. Maybe he's got an address book or a yearbook. We could look for names there.
You mean ransack George's room?
No, but Stephanie cleans in there. She should know where things are.
Hi, guys. Good news. I don't have to paint the cafe after all. George said the only thing I have to do to make it look better is hose down the dirt and grime.
Good.
It's great. I can do the same thing to the inside.
Kirk, we're not interested in your dirty cafe. We have more important problems on our mind.
What's wrong?
Kirk, maybe you can help us. Dick's been trying all day, and nobody can come to George's party.
And you want me to tell him?
No, we were wondering if you could think of anybody to invite.
Is there anyone who comes to your cafe?
You mean period, or who knows George?
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Well, then we don't have any choice. We're just going to have to search George's room.
I agree. Let's go.
No, you're not. You don't even know what we're talking about. We have to find an address book. You stay here and keep George occupied.
Okay, but don't take too long. It's not like I have a lot to say to him.
Well, is everything all set for the party?
Just about, George. Where's Stephanie?
I think she's in doing dishes.
Well, plans and more plans. See you later.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. So, George, what's your middle name?
I've never seen anything like an address book when I clean in here, but then I don't clean that thoroughly.
All right, everybody spread out and just look for anything with people's names on it.
This is fun. I love snooping.
We're not snooping.
Well, I love whatever we're doing.
Isn't this strange?
What?
Well, we've known George ever since we moved here, and this is the first time we've ever been in his room.
Yeah, so?
Well, it's just that now that we're here, I feel there are things about him I never knew before. I mean, look at this trophy. I didn't know George was on his high school track team. And look at the fishing poles.
He's probably on his high school fishing team. Honey, would you please keep searching?
Yeah. I found something.
What?
It's my little fuzzy thing. I wondered where I'd left it. Whew.
What's the matter?
Well, when I haven't eaten in this long, I get a little lightheaded.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I kind of like it.
Wait a minute. Here's an address book. It's all blank.
Maybe George was right. Maybe George doesn't have any friends.
What's this picture on the wall? The 32nd Support Group, Vermont Air National Guard, Korea, 1951.
Let me see that.
I didn't know George was in the Korean War.
I didn't know Vermont was in the Korean War.
Stephanie, eat something?
Dick, do you think George was close to these men?
Well, sure. Guys never forget buddies they made in the service.
You never talk about the guys you met in the service.
I didn't like them, but I never forgot them.
Why Why don't we throw a party with these guys?
How would we ever track them down?
Well, they were all in the Vermont National Guard. I bet there's a good chance that a lot of them are still in Vermont.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
The names of the captain and the 2 lieutenants are right here. That's a start.
Honey, that was 30 years ago. We don't even know if George has anything in common with these guys anymore.
We promised him a party.
Yeah, but this could be a disaster. This could be the worst party of all time.
Well, it's either that or go down and break George's heart.
I think you should have the party. If you break his heart, there won't be any cake.
You can make it. Great, then. We'll see you at 7. Goodbye.
How's it going?
Well, I think we're making progress. I've been able to track down 27 guys that were in George's unit.
That's wonderful. How many are coming?
6.
Well, that's a start.
Hi. So how are things at Party Central?
Fine.
I just came over to offer my services as your caterer.
Thanks, Kirk, but I'd rather do it myself.
Joanna, why go to all that trouble when I can deliver a food fantasy to your doorstep?
Kirk, I've seen flies that wouldn't eat your food.
I was thinking of something like finger sandwiches stuffed with cream cheese, mushroom stuffed with crab meat, stuffed celery.
You're going to serve this with beer?
Well, I want to serve something nice. Besides, who says we're having beer?
Joanna, we promised George a big party. So far, that party is 6 guys, and the only reason they're coming is free beer.
Well, what do you want to serve? Cocktail wieners?
Whoa, now you're talking about my specialty.
Okay, Kirk, you can bring those, but I'm still going to stuff something.
I don't think we need that much food for only 6 guys.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be more by tomorrow night.
Well, I hope so.
Gee, do you think George will be disappointed if only 6 guys come?
Well, it all depends on his expectations.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi, George.
Hi, George.
What have you got there? You cleaning?
No, I figured as long as you guys were going to all the trouble to throw me this big party, I should buy a new suit.
You're expecting a lot tomorrow night, aren't you, George?
It's gonna be the biggest night of my life. Do you want to see how I look in my suit?
No, we're busy working on some last-minute details for the biggest night of your life.
I think I'll show it to Stephanie. Boy, I can't wait till tomorrow night.
We're in trouble.
Hey, Stephanie, you want to see me in my birthday suit?
Dick, we're just going to have to get more people.
I know. I'll keep calling.
Okay, I'm going to go to the store.
I'll start defrosting those wieners.
Good luck, honey.
Thanks. Hi, is this Randall Donegan? Yeah, you don't know me. My name is Dick Loudon. Yeah, I'm calling about a reunion for your old National Guard unit. No, you're not being recalled. It's a reunion. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It is kind of short notice. Are you sure you can't make it? Well, I guess we'll just have to drink your share of the beer. Okay, let me give you the directions.
George, you look wonderful in your new suit.
Thank you, Joanna.
But you can't stay.
I don't understand why I can't be here for the start of my party.
We told you we've got some surprise guests coming, and we don't want you to come out till they're all here. Come on, please. Now, it'll just be a few more minutes. You go back to your room, and we'll call you.
This is exciting. It hasn't even started, and already it's the best party I've ever been to. Boy, do those look delicious.
Tell me about it. Oh, gee, Joanna, the room looks nice.
Thanks. I'm hoping with all the streamers and balloons, George won't notice there are only 9 guys. Listen, could you blow up the last of the balloons while I put these around?
Sure. How's that?
On second thought, maybe we have enough balloons.
Well, then, I'm going to go upstairs and lie down before my date gets here.
Stephanie, are you sure you're feeling all right?
Yeah. I'm only lying down so I can put on my jeans.
Kirk, can we talk about this later?
Who caters a party without agreeing on a fee first?
I'm not going to pay $75 for cocktail wieners for 9 guys.
Fine, then you're not going to have any.
Fine.
How about $10?
I'll give you 10.
Right now.
What are these?
Just what you ordered.
Herc, we wanted cocktail waiters.
These are wieners. You're going to serve them with cocktails. Cocktail wieners.
I'm at least going to put some toothpicks in those.
So, when do the troops pull in?
Oh, they should be here any minute. I just hope they all show up.
Well, anybody with any class at all will be fashionably late.
Is this where the beer is?
Why don't I tell Joanna these guys don't need toothpicks?
Yeah, come on in. I'm Dick Loudon.
Is this the party?
Yeah, come on in. I'm Dick Loudon.
Marv! Gee! My God, it's been 30 years. You remember Mike and Randy, yeah? Sure. How are you? Good to see you. It sure is good to see you. Hey, look who's here. It's Randy and Bruce. How are you?
Since we're all here, why don't we start the introduction? I'm Dick Loudon, and my wife Joanna.
Is this where the reunion is?
Yeah, I thought there were only going to be 9 guys. But this is great.
Well, these guys weren't with the unit. They're my neighbors. I hope it's okay I brought them along.
Yeah, it's great. I was just going to start the introductions.
Hey!
This is my...
Hey, we heard there was a party.
Why don't we just forget the introductions and you guys serve yourselves? Where do you park?
Is the lawn okay?
No, don't park on the lawn. I just parked on the lawn. Is that okay? No, there's no parking on the lawn.
Dick, where are all these people coming from?
I don't know.
Hey, come on in, guys. This looks like it.
Are you with the 32nd support group?
No, but I think the guy who told us about the party was. Somebody toss me a beer.
Could everybody please try to use their coasters?
Hey, somebody toss me a coaster.
Excuse me. My name is Eric Hall. I have a date with Stephanie Vanderkellen.
Oh, right. Let me call her.
You certainly do a great business here.
Stephanie?
Who ate all the chips?
Honey, your date's here. I figured. Hi.
You look great.
Oh, come on. They're Justine.
Ready to go?
Yeah. May I please hold on to your arm?
Look what I found in the other room! Don't blow that, it's an antique!
Dear honey, don't be angry. Just remember how happy George would be when he sees all this.
George, I completely forgot about George. Why don't you get him out here? Maybe when they see him, they'll take destruction off their minds.
Say now, what we got to do?
Guys, could I have your attention for just a minute? Guys, I know this is a big night for you, and it's understandable that, you might be a little rowdy.
Oh,
Yeah, but this is our inn, and it's our home, and we're kind of proud of it. And it's survived over 200 years, and we hope with your help maybe we could preserve it for one more night. Just try not to get too carried away.
Hey, look! It's Crazy Harry! Hey, guys! There's wine in this room!
Guys, nothing with corks.
Don't worry. How can they open a wine bottle without a corkscrew?
Hey, Harry, we need you in here.
Well, here he is, everybody. The birthday boy.
George is here. Lock the door. Guys, your guest of honor, George.
I don't believe this. Where did you find all these guys?
Don't you recognize them?
No?
Well, some of you may not recognize. That's true, but look closely.
Try thinking back about 30 years.
Okay.
There are pictures on your wall.
These are the Boston Red Sox?
No, on the other wall.
The 32nd support group. The 32nd support group. I never thought I'd get to meet these guys.
What are you talking about? You were in service with him.
No, I wasn't.
Their picture is on your wall.
Well, I only have their picture on my wall because I like the airplane.
God bless the P-51.
This is the biggest night in your life, and you don't recognize anybody in the room?
Well, I know you and Joanna.
That's not the point. We spent 3 days calling all over Vermont so you could spend your birthday surrounded with your friends.
Well, I think I am.
Oh, George.
Hey, don't be upset. I might make friends with some of these guys.
Happy birthday, George.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
George.
Oh, no, what happened?
She just gave out about halfway down the street.
Food.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I had a wonderful time.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, George, because it's never going to happen again.
Does anybody know what hot dogs are made of?
Yeah, they're all the trimmings and leftovers that meat packers have lying around, and they grind them up and squish them together.
Well, they're fabulous.
Hey, guys, watch this. Crazy Harry just taught me the beer can smashing trick. Ready?